Well, for us to be here in the Parliamentarians for Al-Quds conference was to find like-minded people that we can be able to share our thoughts with in terms of advancing the Palestinian struggle. As you know that South Africa, through our President, His Excellency President Ramaphosa, together with our ministers Naledi Pandor and Ronald Lamola, were very effective in taking the Zionist entity to the ICJ as well as to the ICC. And in this regard, we have been able, for the first time in history, been able to hold the Zionist entity accountable for the atrocities that it has been meting out for the past 76 years against Palestinians. And therefore, we are saying to like-minded people and parliamentarians here at the conference that we can no longer sit and be silent and be complicit on a genocide, ethnic cleansing, war crimes, and crimes against humanity that we have been witnessing in full view of the camera. And therefore, we need to devise strategies in ensuring that we are able to end the siege on Gaza and the blockade on Gaza, and we are able to end the genocide. Well, for us, it is important that such conferences don't just become talk shows, and they are able to have concrete resolutions that we can be able to follow and execute in our respective countries until we have the next conference where we can be able to measure just how far we have gone in advancing the Palestinian struggle. And we need to come up with tangible things that we can be able to measure and we can be able to see how they are contributing in the advancement of the Palestinian struggle. And in this regard, we can look at many avenues. The Palestinians are waging their own war on ensuring that they fight off and resist occupation. And therefore, with us in the international community, we can be able to be their voice, we can be able to ensure that we continuously call for unity amongst the Palestinians, resistance forces, but also unity amongst Palestinians in totality within the confines of Gaza and the occupied territories in the West Bank. But we also need to ensure that we call for boycott, divestment, and sanctions against the Zionist entity. And therefore, we need to be crisscrossing the global community and ensuring that we call on citizenry around the globe to exert boycotts, divestments, and sanctions on the Zionist entity. And last but not least is to ensure that we utilize our numbers. We have over 7 million Palestinians in the diaspora who need to be activated so that they become the frontline soldiers of their own struggle for liberation. We can be able to utilize them to be the voice of their struggle for liberation, but also to be active ambassadors. And through the electronic intifada, they can be able to take the news instantly in real time into the global community. And therefore, these conferences are important for us to be able to devise strategy in order to ensure that we are able to advance the Palestinian struggle.